Okay, back to this Google Classroom getting started series part 3. So this is part is the marking, really quick. So now that you have all the assignments set up, the students are submitting your stuff and everything is working, you need to mark it. So the first thing I would highly recommend to you guys is just that in order to have a better view of what you're doing, go to a new tab and go to Chrome Web Store. Into the Chrome Web Store, what you want to get is this tab scissors. Okay, I think it's tab scissors or scissors tabs. There we go. Tab scissors. You get those two. So therefore, the tab scissors, and then there's also like the tab resize over here if you want to. This is what I'm using right now. So what it does, I'll show you right away. It's just that if I go in here and I click onto this split the tab, I get two windows the size of my original Google Chrome window. Then what is that useful for? So therefore, I'm going to show you. So an example is just that the assignment is given, so it's already done, and you're about to mark it. So in this window, I'm going to click on it, and I see that, oh, this student's just submitted his work. When you click onto that, it brings you to the assignment. Depending on what you're doing, therefore, like if you have only one window, you can resize them, by the way, okay? So let's go back just for one, show you that, go back. You can see that most people are used to seeing this, okay, so those two views. So if you click onto the actual assignment, it opens into a new tab. So you lose the privilege of putting the marks, which is like into up over here, okay? And I'll show that to you. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna have 50 marks, let's say. Press enter. Come on, why are you not 10? Enter, there we go, update. Anyways, you can put whatever marks you want. But anyways, like you don't get this. If you click onto that, as you can see, you need to mark it and all this. So to go quicker is what I do, is that I have this assignment tab where the student's project is on this side. And then on this side over here, I'm going to close that. Then I have the marks over here. Okay. And then you can just actually, some depending on you, you can have like probably like 5 students work open into 5 different tabs over here on the top, and then just go and just mark it and just transfer the actual mark. So let's say I'm going to over here. So definitely he's a Canadian Montreal fan, so therefore he's got 10 marks no matter what. I don't know. That's it. He's really good student, the best. Anyways, so this is what the scissor tab does. So when you're done that, you put the marks. It says over here at the bottom, it says not return. So in here, what you can do is that after you've done the mark, you can actually make some comments if you want to. You can actually just add any kind of stuff that you want. You can have notification for the students, okay, on yours or on them. And then so in here, so if I increase the size of this over here, you always have like all this the neat stuff that you had before, and you can put like, okay, I want to put a comment and say, yeah, comment, uh, you're you are the best. Okay, and you can have that parts, and then when you close that, that is already saved. So the part of say no return is just that if you say that you go back, the students doesn't get this mark yet, only when you return it. So if you click onto the return, you can make a private comment for just that students if you want to. If you have your entire class, it will say like this will be a kind of a public comment. So therefore, maybe not very useful because maybe you want to write something to that students only when you want to return it. Well, you can still do that if you just say cancel, and then if you go into the assignment. So if I click onto this, okay, in here that students is just at the bottom had a private comment. So you can actually just say you are awesome here, and just say post, okay, and then we'll be ready to have the students. So if you post this, the students gets a notification that you didn't write something onto that assignment. But when you do the return, oops, I went too far. You are awesome. It says not return. While you click onto this, you don't need to put a comment for everyone unless you want to, okay? Because that's just one thing. So you say return. Therefore, the students get his mark, plus he gets all of the comments and everything. So it depends on to you what you want to do. Now that you're done marking and everything, you can also, what I use it for is just that I can use my, open the gradebook and have the gradebook on one side. So if I click onto over here, uh, just go in here and just resize my window, and I can actually just go in and just whatever students that I have, then I can just enter the marks right away into this part. I think most people much prefer this way to just do that really quickly. So now to go back to your phone, I'm going to minimize this. That's the other part, is that if you go to Google Chrome Web Store, you want to have the glue tab. So this is this one, because now that I have that, if you go to the next extension, click onto this, now your window becomes full again. So I believe this is quick and easy, and that's how you do the marking and you enter your marks. The part that I want to say is just that there's another way also, that if you look at the marks over here, when you have that, you can go to the settings and you can actually just copy all grades to Google Sheets. So therefore, that would be that assignment, okay, and also like all the grades. Download to a spreadsheet format, so the CSV. And by the way, like I might do, probably going to do another video later on for the advanced, that they want to export this into a spreadsheet and bring it back into our Chrome, Google, not Google, but like, geez, I forget names, the gradebook. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So hopefully that helps. And into the next section that I'm going to be doing is just that how to use Google form and create a quiz out of it. Sorry about that. So stay tuned for the part 4.